Hi, my name's Joseph Andrew and I'm fascinated by what triggers transformational growth and love to learn about what people actually do to help themselves and their organizations flow out of a place that they were stuck in. In this video, I'm going to be sharing 3 warning signs that the stagnation you're experiencing at work is starting to encroach on your own personal life. Just by becoming more aware of these warning signs, you might notice some actions you can take to remedy the situation. And the best bit is you don't even have to leave your current organization. You might be relieved to know that 1 in 5 Australians at any given time is feeling dissatisfied at work, and it's starting to affect their personal life. So it's quite likely that friends of yours and other people in your team are feeling the same way that you do now. We start to feel it in our own personal lives because we spend so much of our productive time at our work. We start to feel this way at work because we initially arrive with a lot of enthusiasm and ideas on how to make things better and aren't prepared for the shock to have our ideas repeatedly dismissed by our own team. Eventually we come to thinking that all our organization wants to do is more of what it did yesterday, and it denies that it even has any problems and rejects all creative new ideas. The good news is you right now are in a heightened state of awareness because you can feel the stagnation in your own team, and critically, you're not denying it. I bet you can think of someone within your team that does deny that there's any stagnation and justifies doing so by saying, that's just the way things are here and there's nothing you can do about it. So the 3 warning signs that you need to be careful and on the lookout for to make sure that this stagnation isn't coming across to your personal life are: number 1, at your organization, if people are constantly talking about external threats, problems with competitive businesses, difficulty finding new customers and clients, how hard it is to please customers and clients, this will affect you, and you will notice that your friendship circle is actually staying the same size or perhaps even shrinking. And you might notice that friends and family seem a little bit more indifferent to you in the past. Number 2, even though your organization may appear to be growing, there might be more people coming in the door, there might be more work to do, all that anyone's really doing is just more of what we did the day before. And as a result, the underlying profitability of the business doesn't improve, and the number of products and services that you have also remains at a stagnant point. If this is happening at work, it can copy itself in your personal life, and you will see that your financial freedom hasn't actually changed in a long time. You may have increased your rate of pay, but you've also had an increased cost of living, and as a result, you're in the same financial struggle you've always been in. And warning sign number 3 is that at your work, there's often people who will just not show up for work, giving little to no notice, usually on accounts of sickness. And this can affect you personally because you might find that you also are more ill than you have been in the past. Now, if any of these warning signs are resonating with you, you'll feel like, gosh, I got to do something about this immediately. And as I said at the start, the good news is you do this right from the safety of your current employment and your current income. As a PhD psychologist and a mindfulness expert wrote, John Kabat-Zinn, wherever you go, there you are. So there's no point going anywhere else. Once you learn to experience flow and find flow in your organization, it'll come back to your own life. And so long as you're denying your own flow or feeling denied to flow at work, you'll be denying yourself at home. Einstein said that we cannot solve our problems using the same thinking we had when we created them. So I'm going to share 3 techniques that will help you change your thinking and perspective. So technique number 1 is to regain that enthusiasm you had for ideas and share those ideas with people, but practice taking that rejection impersonally. In other words, don't react to it. So while sharing your ideas, focus your enthusiasm on listening deeply to the objections of the other person and really trying to empathize with them. Doing it this way will show you a new opportunity. It'll show you a new space to start taking action on a project. Number 2, you can try sharing your situation in as much detail as possible with someone who's completely neutral to the situation. And while sharing with them, just observe them for their reaction to your story. And the objective here is to get an awareness of yourself through the perspective of a neutral other. That other will very likely try and give you directions for what you should be doing, and that's not really what you should be looking for. You're just trying to get a heightened awareness of your own situation from the perspective of another. So technique 1 and 2 required another person. Technique number 3 is something you can do on your own, and it's good old-fashioned journaling. Just get a pen and paper and write about your situation in as much detail as possible, and just getting your thoughts onto paper will often reveal a solution you can take now. I've got a lot more definition and guidelines and strategy on how you can practice technique 1, 2, and 3, and I'd love to share them with you for free. Just get in touch with me via my website and drop me a message. I really want to wish you all the best on this journey. Enjoy the challenge. Once again, my name is Joseph Andrin, and to finish up, I'd like to share a quote by one of my favorite quotes by Marcus Aurelius, the last good emperor of Rome. He wrote, "Accept whatever comes to you woven in the pattern of your destiny, for what could more aptly suit your needs." Thanks for watching.